morning, good morning. Great to see you guys. It's Ann with the Graceful Yogi. Today, we're gonna do a 40-minute Theraband class. It might be a little shorter than that, but bring your Theraband to class, which is your stretchy band. I have two. They kind of come in lightweight, medium weight, and heavy weight. And both of these are kind of medium weight Therabands. So I'm gonna start with the red one, doesn't matter, but you guys bring your Theraband with you. And we're gonna get started here. I'm gonna start with just some neck rolls. So just some warming up before we get into the exercises, okay? So welcome, and it is 40-minute Pilates class with a Theraband. So let's just drop our chin to our chest for a moment. Stand with your feet hip width apart. Take a couple breaths in there. Roll over to the right side with the head. And then roll it to the back. And then over to the left. And back to center. Roll it over to the right. Into the back. Over to the left. And back to center. Beautiful. Just lift the head up a second. And I want you to, I'm going to turn sideways a little bit so you can kind of see. Generally, we're a little bit forward with our chin. So I want you to think about today, just, always sort of tucking the head, almost exaggerating to kind of go back with the head a little bit. All right. So I'm standing up nice and tall. I'm going to, tilt the head to the left, stretch it to the left, and then to the back, over to the right, and back to center. Nice little rolling to the left, to the back, to the right, and back to center, and then lift the head up. Beautiful. All right. So with the Theraband, we're going to come down to our mats. And we're just going to come down. I want to do just a little bit of like a cat-cow and a child's pose, just to sort of warm up our spine. So we're going to be in a quadruped, and your feet are on top of the mat, flat. And you're just going to have your hands right below your shoulders. And I want you to think about dropping that belly down into that cow. Let your shoulders, your upper body kind of drop down a little bit. And now draw yourself up, meaning the whole torso, draw it up, and then really reach it so you're in your cat. Drop your head down, look in between the knees. And then slowly curl the tailbone, one vertebra at a time. And now you're going to go into that cow. You can lift the head up slightly. Maybe push the knees apart a little bit, and then slowly tailbone starts to curl. Your abdominals are pulling in, and you're in that cat, dropping your head down. Slowly turn the tailbone so it starts to curl up, middle back, upper back, and you're in your cow. Third set, curl the tailbone, tuck those abdominals back towards the spine, slowly roll, the head drops down, look in between the knees, and you're in your black cat. And then slowly curl the tailbone up, lower back, middle back, upper back. Beautiful. And now just come to neutral spine. Neutral spine is neither cow or cat. You're just in that neutral spine, slightly engaging the abdominals, and then open up the knees and slide back into a nice little child's pose. Slide back into the child's pose. Breathing into it. And then start to come up. And what I'd like to do is come forward a little bit, if you can, to that upward dog, if that feels okay to you. Breathe into that. It's a little bit of an arm stand also, and then slowly lift the hips and back into child's pose. We're going to do 2 more sets of that. So roll forward, reach the hips towards the mat. And now lift the hips and reach back into child's pose. Your knees are still spread. And then come forward. Notice if it's a little bit easier and then slide back. Beautiful. And then come back to neutral spine. And let's get started. We're going to do an upper body workout, and then we'll come to some of the legs and side body. But most of the Theraband work is going to be some upper body, which is shoulder, arms, biceps, which we can all use. So I am going to be kneeling on my mat. And I suggest you do that too. And if it doesn't feel good, put a blanket underneath your knees, and that'll feel definitely better. We're going to start with some arm circles. So think about your Theraband being a little bit wider than if your arms are just directly out in front, the Theraband open just a little bit. I'm going to kind of wrap the Theraband around my hands, and my arms are going to be right out in front, and I'm just going to reach them up and go into the back, nice and easy. Reach up, inhale, and in front. Inhale up 2, and to the back. Inhale up, and in the front. Inhale up 3. And 4. And here's 5. And 6. We're going to do 8 in total, maybe 10. We always do 8 to 10 reps. And here's 7. You find a little bit of tension in that arm circle with your Theraband. Here's 8. And 9. And here's 10. Ooh, that feels good. Shake out the arms a bit. Our next little exercise is going to be some squeezing of our shoulder blades together, okay? So you're going to have the Theraband extended, arms will be out, and it's just a small little exercise. I don't know if you can see from behind, but I'm just opening up the arms a little bit, and then I want to squeeze my scapular, my 2 little wings back there. You want to squeeze them together when you draw the arms apart, and then squeeze and then draw back. So you're not going to draw back all the way. You're just going to be right here, and then you're going to pull back a little bit, squeeze, and then release, and then arms come forward slightly. Okay? All right, here we go. First exercise, first rep. Open the arms, squeeze, release. Open up 2, squeeze, and release. Open 3, squeeze, and release. 4, squeeze, and release. 5, squeeze, and release. These are hard. 6, squeeze, and release. 7, I'm going to squeeze back there and then release. 8, squeeze and release. Try to stay out of your neck. I notice I'm in my neck. Squeeze. And then last one, open up the arms, squeeze back there, and then release and bring the arms down. Just holding the arms up, you can already feel it in there. All right, release a little bit. And we're going to do a nice little side bend, side stretch. I'm going to double my band, and then that makes it woo, super tight. And if you don't want to, I may undouble, but double it up for starters. And we're just going to reach the arms up to the sky. And we're just going to take that right arm and open it up and then bring it back up. That's all it is. Not side bending yet. It's just the arm. Okay. So bring your arms down. And here we go. We're going to do 10. Reach the arms up. Right arm opens up and bring it back up. Try to keep the left where it is. Right arm open up and bring it up. Here's 3 and back up. Nice and long with the arms. 4 and back up. Beautiful. 5 and back up. 6 and back up. Nice and slow. 7, back up. 8 and nice and slow back up. 9 and 10. And arms come down. My left arm was getting super tired. Good work. All right, reach the arms up and we're going to do the left side. Left side opens up and then bring it back up. Here's 2 and bring it back up. 3 and bring it back up. 4 and bring it back up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10, and back up, and arms come down. The one thing that I just love about Pilates is just being very slow and in control. You don't have to do anything fast or jerky. All right, I'm going to open up my double band and bring it to singular band and wrap my palms around. This is now we're going to do side bending with a arm stretch. So the arms are going to come up. I'll demonstrate first. We're going to side bend to the right and then bring that right arm close to the hip. It doesn't have to touch. And then you're going to draw back up and then back to center. Okay. Whew. So here we go. Arms up to the ceiling, side bend to the right, stretch the right arm down and come on back up. Let's just keep going. Stretch the arm down and back up. And here's 3 and back up. 4 and back up. 5 and back up. And now straighten back up. All right, we're going to keep on the right side and do 5 more. Stretch to the right, right arm down and back up. 2 and back up, nice and slow. 3 and back up. Make sure those arms are nice and long and they're reaching away from you. Last one, down and back up, and then arms up, and let's bring them down in front of us. Roll the shoulders a bit. This is good work. Love it. Arms up to the ceiling. We're going to do the left side. And now stretch and reach to the left. Really find that stretch. Left arm reaches down towards the floor and back up. 2 and back up. 3 and back up. 4 and back up. 5 and back up, and then come back to center. I need to kind of tighten mine a little bit. I have too much. I need a little more tension in there. So I'm going to reach back up with my arms, side bend to the left, and now left arm down and back up. 2 and back up. 3 and back up. Belly is in. 4 and back up. 5, back up, and then arms straight up and bring them down in front of you. Beautiful. All right. Exercise number 4. We're going to put the band underneath our knees. And it's going to be this nice little, elbows will be close in. So you want the band underneath your knees. All right, if you want to find some tension in there, go right ahead. And you can do a little test thing. So I'm going to curl, let's see, how do I do this? Curl the band around the back part of the top part, and your elbows will be in. The band is always like one of those kind of, you have to adjust where the tension is. So my elbows will be in, and then what I do is I stretch out to a V and come back down. Stretch up to a V and back down. So it's up to a V, not out. All right. So figure out how you want to hold. You could actually, I'm thinking, I just have the band in my palm. My elbows are nice and tucked in to the sides. And then I'm just going to reach up and then bring it down. Yeah, I think that works the best for me. So I'm getting a little more tension. All right, we're going to do 10. Elbows in. Here we go. Reach up 1 and back down. 2 and back down. 3 and back down. Stay out of the neck. 4 and back down. 5 and back down. 6 and back down. 4 more. 7 and back down. 8 and back down. Beautiful. 9 and back down. And 10 and back down. Nice. I think we're staying on our knees with our band underneath for the next exercise. Yes, we are. They're arm circles. So our hands, again, I think I may have to roll it around this time, around the hand, the Theraband, because what's going to happen is we're just going to do these nice little arm circles. Kind of a little bit bigger than what we would think to do. All right. So yeah, you have to roll the band around the palm. All right. Got my arms down alongside of me. A lot of arm work. Okay. My arms are already burning a little bit. We're going to stay in it. Here we go. All right. Arms up. And now we're just going to do these nice little arm circles forward. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Woo! All right, pause a minute, sit down on your heels a second, let your arms shake out a bit. Those were some good arm circles. I felt that. And if we do a full second round of all this, it'll solidify, and we'll definitely feel it. I say I don't need to go to the weights so much because this is weight training. So I'm going to turn to the side. You guys face forward. You're still on your kneeling on your Theraband. And what we're going to do is we're going to lean a little bit forward. Okay. So lean a little bit forward, but make sure your back is nice and straight. Get some length in your Theraband. What's gonna happen is the Theraband's gonna go forward and then it's gonna go towards the back. Okay, so you push forward and then you push back. Okay, that's it. I'm just getting a little more tension on my Theraband. All right, let's start with going back first. All right, so sitting up, kneeling tall, and now just tilt a little bit forward, and we're going to press our arms back, hold it, and then press our arms forward. Press our arms back, hold it, tricep work, and then forward. Nice and long with the arms. Back 3, and then forward. Hold that belly in. 4, and forward. 5, and forward. 6, and forward. 7, and forward. And back. 8, and forward. Here's 9, and 10. Woo! Coming forward and then release. Whoa, that was some good stuff there. All right, now for bicep curls. So I'll come back forward and you're just going to have your Theraband right in your palms and next to you, your elbows bent, and then the bicep curls are just right here. So get as much tension as you can with your Therabands. All right. All right. Elbows bent, nice and tall, and then bicep curl and bring it down. 2, and bring it down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And bring it down. Beautiful. All right. Last, I think we have one more exercise. Single arm circle. Single arm circle. Okay. I'm going to stay sideways. I'm going to start with my left arm, and the Theraband will be around your left palm. And again, you have to kind of figure out, like, so reach up as tall as you can with that Theraband and see, is what we're going to do is we're going to do these, like, the arm circle starts where it's kind of right at your left front of your left thigh, and the Theraband's in your left hand, and you're going to reach that arm forward and then reach it all the way up, and then you're going to start to twist and let that Theraband go behind you with your twist, and then bring that arm all the way through as you're twisting, going forward with your body. Okay, so you want to pivot a little bit with the waist and the arm. All right, let's start with this left side. And we're going to reach that left arm forward, bring it all the way up, start to twist, and the arm goes back behind you, nice and long, and then bring it down and twist forward. Here's 2. And really reach that arm, twist. Oh, this feels good in my waist. Reach the arm 3, start to rotate and draw that left arm behind you and rotate forward. Here's 4. Beautiful, nice and easy. Here's 5. Beautiful, 6. and 7. Here's 8. It's getting more difficult. We're going to do 2 more. 9. And 10. Beautiful. All right. I'm going to switch so that I'm on my right arm, on my right side. You can see me on this right side. I'll be kneeling on my Theraband. And I'm going to have that. I'm going to reach up, see how, I'm going to get a little more tension. I want to have a workout. I don't want to hurt myself, but I also want to work out. So I'm reaching that arm up to see my tension. All right, so I'm on the right side, band in the right hand, and I'm just going to take that right arm, reach it forward all the way up to the sky, twist, rotate to the right, right arm reaches nice and long behind me, and then draws. Nice arm circle, reach up 2 and behind, and come on back. Reach up 3 and rotate and come on back. Here's 4. 5. 6. Inhaling, exhaling when you come out. Inhale 7. Exhale. Inhale 8. 9. And 10. Beautiful. All right. That is our 9 exercises, but we are going to do it again, repeat, because it's only 9:30. So we're going to do the next 9 exercises in 10 minutes. I want to stay on the arms, slide back into a nice little child's pose to kind of stretch things out, stretch the lower back out. All right. Back to starting, where we're going to be kneeling, and we're going to be doing those big arm circles. All right. Again, if you want to stand, go right ahead and stand up. I'm going to stay kneeling. I feel like it's good for my balance. So I'm going to see my tension. I'm going to make it a little bit tighter for my second round of exercises. So here we go. You're kneeling. Is there big arm circles? You've got your band right in front of you. You're going to reach up, inhale, reach behind, and then inhale, exhale on the way down. Here's 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. Nine. Ooh, last one. Here's 10. Beautiful. All right. The next exercise is going to be that stretch our arms out and then squeeze our scapulas together back there. That's all. Okay. So open up the arms and we're reaching out and squeeze and then release. Reach the arms out, squeeze and release. Here's 3, squeeze and release. Contraction, reach, squeeze and release. Here's 5, squeeze and release. 6, squeeze and release. 7, squeeze behind you and release. 8, squeeze and release. This is going to feel good later today. Squeeze and release. Last one, 10, squeeze and release. It's hard, but I guarantee you when we work these back muscles, it helps us to stay up and be strong and not be leaning forward. Gravity is pulling us down. All right, we're going to do some side, little side stretchy. Double your band, and I'm still kneeling, and I'm pulling my abdominals in, and I'm just going to inhale, reach the arm up, both arms. Right arm goes to the side and bring it back up. 2 and back up. 3 and back up. 4 and back up. 5, back up. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Reach up with those arms, bring the arms down. We have the left side. Reach up with both arms, and now left arm reaches and bring it back up. 2 and bring it back up. Nice and gentle and slow. 3 and bring it back up. Engage the abdominals. 4 and bring it back up. Be strong in your corset. 5 and back up. I'm talking about the ribs, the back side. And 7 and back up. 8, 9, and 10. Reach the arms up, reach the fingertips, and then bring the arms down. Release your double band, go to single. And we are going to do the side bend, and the arm will extend close to the hip, okay? So I'm gonna roll my band and double check. So you can roll it and then open it up and see how that feels. Maybe you have to loosen the tension up a little bit or make it tighter. All right, here we go. Reach the arms up, and we're gonna go leaning to the right, side bend to the right, right arm comes down, and then back up nice and slow. 2 and back up. 3 and back up. Be long in the arms. 4 and back up. 5, 6 and back up. Beautiful. 7 and back up. 8 and back up. 9 and back up. Last one. 10 and back up, and straighten up, and arms come down in front. We're going to do the left side. Pausing a moment here, shake out those shoulders a little bit, roll them around, roll them forward. Breathe into it. All right, maybe even roll the hips if that feels good to you. All right. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, side bend. Left arm reaches down and come on back up. And 2 and back up. Beautiful. Long arms. 3 and back up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and reach both arms up and bring them down. Sit back onto your heels a moment. Release, enjoy. All right, next exercise is we're kneeling on our Theraband, and we are going to do the nice little V where you're, you can, again, the way to test your arms in your Theraband is to stretch them out first and then bring them back down and then roll the Theraband around your palms. Elbows in, we're just going to do that beautiful V. And here we go. Reach up and down. 2 and down. 3 and down. 4 and down. Beautiful. 5 and down. 6 and down. 7 and down. 3 more. 8 and down. 9 and down. Last one. 10 and down. I'm picking up some sweat here. Really reaching. Band stays under the knees, and then we do these nice arm circles. Okay. So again, test your band, see where it is in terms of getting the resistance that you want. And my arms are down alongside. We're going to reverse first. So I'm going to go back and up and around. And 2. Ooh. And 3. Why did I go back first? It's harder. And 4. And 5. And now reverse it. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Ooh, I think I put too much tension on there. I had my bands too tight, but that's okay because I kind of bent my elbows, and you don't really want to do that, but we did it. All right. I'm going to turn to the side, and I'm going to do that exercise where we lean a little forward. We're working our triceps and our biceps. So you're still kneeling on that Theraband. Again, test your resistance, and you bring it forward. All right, beautiful. Here we go. Reach back 1 and forward. And 2, you're leaning forward a little bit. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Woo! All righty. And now, last exercise, creme, creme, creme de la creme. I'm turning sideways, and this is where we've got that beautiful rotation. So I'm testing again. All right. So let's start on the right side. You can start on your left side, whatever feels good to you. Woo! And I'm just going to reach that arm forward all the way up, and then twist a little bit, rotate over to the right and bring it down. I love this. Reach up, right, rotating, and nice long reach towards the back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I can feel all my smaller muscles getting super strong. And this is 9. Last one. And 10. I'm going to switch it and be on my left side. Woo. Band is in the left hand. It's down my left side. And I'm going to reach that left arm up, rotate, reach it away from me, and then come on back. It's a nice reach up 2, reach, and 3, and 4, 5. This is so good. 6. I feel like my waist is getting longer. 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. And twist and reach and come on down and release. Come to all 4s. Maybe if it feels good, you can curl your toes under and kind of come into like a half little elephant, downward dog. I'm just going to kind of walk my hands back and roll myself up a little bit. I was on my knees a lot and they're a little crazy. I probably should have put a blanket underneath them halfway through, but anyway, we did it. We did 40 minutes of Theraband Pilates. Thank you for joining me today.